So I'm David Allen, and my role is Transformation Manager for Viticulture with Pernod Ricard Winemakers. So the scope of my role is to facilitate the development of a safe and smart and sustainable future vision for our vineyards. Along the way, bringing in the technology that's required to do that, bringing along the people who we need to engage in that process to achieve that end goal. In 2018, the founders of Smart Machine approached Pernod Ricard Winemakers with a concept around developing an autonomous tractor that could be deployed in our vineyards in a way that we couldn't see any other product at the time being able to deliver. And that coincided with us actively looking at what we could do in the automation space, realising that it was coming and we wanted to get on board and utilise that technology that was coming. In late 2018, we effectively signed an agreement and underwent this project to design and develop a number of AVTs, a fleet of autonomous tractors to be deployed on our vineyard over a number of years. And so we've been working in a really close, productive and collaborative relationship with them ever since to, obviously design and build is with them, but we needed to deploy and we needed the functionality to suit our vineyards and suit our needs. And so we've been working together to achieve that goal. Staff shortages were starting to bite. There was an accommodation shortage. Then COVID came along and things have only got worse. Now we've got huge competition for staff skill set shortages. We've got rising cost of living, inflation, so there's all these things that are pushing competition for staff, putting prices up. Prices in general for all resources are going up. So there was a lot of headwinds in that space. And at the same time, we've got things like climate change making our growing seasons more and more difficult. We get dry seasons where we're short of water. We get wet seasons where there's a lot of disease pressure. And so there's sort of a perfect storm of rising pressure. So we were really keen to look to solutions that helped us, attract people into the business, but also take people off basic tasks that we could see could be mechanised or automated and be able to put them into roles that add more value. In the current climate that we're in, to think that we're trying to do things that take jobs away from people, we can't get enough people at the moment. So we want every person that we've got. We just want to put them in roles that they add the most value. I mean, an automated tractor, right? I guess the value is pretty obvious. You can do automatically what you currently do with a person sitting in a tractor. I mean, the reality is it's not quite that simple. These are driverless, but they're not operatorless. So we still need people to manage the fleet, to monitor the performance of the units, and to give them a hand when they need it. It's still a developing product. But they do mean that we can get from every person's hour, we can get more work done than we used to, which means some more resource to put somewhere else, which is really what they bring, I guess, at the moment. I think moving forward into the future, the ability for their cameras and LiDAR and all the technology on their machine to be recording, capturing data, I believe it's robotics that brings that ability to apply that solution. Currently, we're kind of doing jobs that we already do in the way, not quite the same way that we've already done them. We're looking to bring jobs together and multitask and create some efficiencies and reduce our carbon footprint through that sort of activity. But I think in the future we'll see new ways of working, new ways of delivering those treatments to the vines, so it's more tailored to the individual vine's needs. Adoption's not just technology arriving on your doorstep and it's done. Technology is only part of it. So in the future, I can see huge digital twin of all our vineyards, much greater understanding of the variability, insights into what we can do about it, the technology to deploy solutions on that we can do something about it with. Robotics, I'm absolutely sure, will be key to that solution. So, that's where we're at the moment. I think it's a pretty exciting future.